Welcome to Cape Town News. Today is Friday, the 25th of April 2025, and here's what's making headlines in the Western Cape. Treasury halts VAT hike after fierce political and legal pressure. Power struggle over city's mandatory prepaid meter rollout. 2 more suspects cuffed in Wynberg court gang hit. Fish Hoek cashier quietly returns 100 rand 55 days later. Jazz Festival ignites the CTICC this weekend with 33 artists across 4 stages. Saturday's weather brings cool dawns, warm afternoons, and steady seas. In a dramatic policy reversal, Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana has withdrawn South Africa's planned 0.5 percentage point VAT increase originally set to take effect on the 1st of May. The move comes after mounting legal pressure from opposition parties, a DA court application in the Western Cape High Court, and strong public backlash. The National Treasury announced on Thursday that instead of raising VAT from 15% to 15.5%, it will maintain the current rate following extensive consultations and a surge in revenue collection by SARS. The rates and monetary amounts and amendment of Revenue Laws Bill will now be revised, with new proposals to be submitted in the coming weeks. The reversal creates a 75 billion rand in shortfall over the medium term, prompting the withdrawal of the Appropriation and Division of Revenue bills. Godongwana has called on Parliament to urgently reassess public expenditure. Planned relief measures, including new zero-rated food items, have also been scrapped. Economist Dawie Root supported the reversal, citing a tax surplus of over 10 billion rand. SARS's preliminary data shows revenue collections hit a record 2.3 trillion rand in the last financial year, with refunds of 447.7 billion rand paid out. Critics, including retired Judge Dennis Davis, argue that the VAT hike was unnecessary from the outset. Cape Town residents are facing a citywide rollout of prepaid electricity meters, and the change isn't optional. Announced as part of a R2.8 billion infrastructure upgrade co-funded by the German Development Bank, the city says the devices will offer accurate usage tracking and access to subsidies like the Lifeline tariff. But public trust is strained. Communities like Lavender Hill, where the new meters were piloted last year, have voiced concerns over steep bills and poor communication. While city officials insist tariffs remain unchanged, residents claim costs have quietly soared. Installations began this month in areas such as Woodstock and Salt River, with the next rollout phase set for Mowbray, Rondebosch and Newlands from July. Residents will be notified by phone or letter before technicians arrive and urged to confirm appointments via the city hotline to avoid scams. Electricity meters remain city property, but critics argue this free and mandatory rollout could leave low-income households bearing hidden costs. For now, the debate over trust, transparency and tariffs continues to flicker. 2 additional suspects have been arrested in connection with the brutal gang-related shooting inside Wynberg Magistrates Court earlier this month. The latest arrests bring the total to 4, as detectives from the Western Cape's Serious Violent Crime Unit intensify efforts to close the case. The suspects, aged 23 and 34, were apprehended during a focused raid in the southern suburbs early Thursday morning. They are expected to appear in Wynberg Court today on charges of murder. The initial killing occurred on the 8th of April, when taxi owner Dingalamoya Sintso was gunned down in what investigators believe was a gang-ordered revenge hit. Surveillance footage, witness statements, and ballistic evidence have all helped identify the suspects. Shireen Matthews, the alleged mastermind with links to the Junkie Funky Kids gang, remains in custody and is facing premeditated murder charges. Police have not ruled out further arrests, with sources suggesting up to 6 individuals may be linked to the planned assassination. Security at the courthouse has since been tightened, including the installation of scanners and stricter access controls. Justice officials say lessons must be learned from the brazen breach. which shook the legal fraternity and raised alarm about firearm control in public buildings. At a time when public trust can feel in short supply, a cashier at the Gatti factory shop in Fish Hoek has become an unexpected symbol of honesty. On a typical Saturday, a customer returned to the store for a quick errand, only to be greeted with an old photo of themselves on the cashier's phone. Confused, they watched as he retrieved CCTV footage from nearly 2 months earlier, showing a 100 Rand note slipping from their bag at the counter. The cashier had picked it up, waited 55 days, and returned it without fanfare, just a quiet act of integrity. The incident happened on the 23rd of February. Rather than pocket the note or ignore it, the cashier held onto it, hoping the customer might one day return. That day finally came. The anonymous customer shared their story with Good Things Guy, saying, "It was absolutely incredible." The simple act reminded them, and now many others, that goodness is alive and well, often working silently in the background. In a world often dominated by headlines of scandal and struggle, it's these small, deeply human gestures that restore faith. No viral campaign, no spotlight, just real kindness. The Cape Town International Jazz Festival returns tonight with a bold and genre-blending lineup set to electrify the Cape Town International Convention Centre over 2 unforgettable nights. Now in its 22nd year, the festival continues its reign as Africa's grandest gathering, with 33 acts performing across 4 stages from Friday through Saturday. Headliners include global DJ icon Black Coffee, teaming up with jazz maestro Nduduzo Makathini for a once-off orchestral collaboration, alongside the soulful Thandiswa Mazwai, American R&B sensation Ari Lennox, and the legendary TKZ. New artist additions include British saxophonist Nubia Garcia, jazz pianist Melody Jane, and genre-defying K-Dollars. They'll join acts like Ifufo Lakabiko, Incognito, Benjamin Jefta, FTE Kunjenga, Bongaziwe Mabandla, and many more. Gates open at 17:45 this evening and 16:45 tomorrow, with performances running into the early morning. Day passes start at 1,050 Rand, and weekend tickets are 1,650 Rand. For those looking to spoil themselves, hospitality passes are also available. With 4 iconic stages, Kippies, Moses Mololekwa, Manenberg, and Rosie's, this year's edition promises a genre-defying, high-energy celebration of jazz, soul, funk, and Afrofusion. Here is your money, commodities, and crypto updates. Starting with major currencies, the US dollar is trading at 18 Rand and 82 cents. The British pound stands at 25 Rand and 5 cents. And the euro will cost you 21 Rand and 36 cents. Moving to the commodities market, gold is priced at 2,026 Rand and 77 cents per gram. Silver is trading at 20 Rand and 29 cents per gram. Platinum is valued at 573 Rand and 64 cents per gram. And Brent crude oil is trading at $66 and 87 cents per barrel. In the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin is valued at 1,753,462 Rand and 15 cents. Ethereum is trading at 32,931 Rand and 99 cents, while Ripple XRP is priced at 41 Rand and 64 cents, and Solana is trading at 2,869 Rand and 56 cents. Keep in mind that these figures are based on the latest available data and are subject to change due to market fluctuations. Tomorrow, Cape Town is forecast to open the day at just 10 degrees Celsius, rising steadily to a mild high of 21 degrees Celsius under clear skies. Winds will remain light, reaching a gentle 18 kilometers per hour by mid-afternoon, with a southwesterly flow calming coastal conditions. Paarl will see an even chillier morning with lows of 8 degrees Celsius and a sunny climb to 25 degrees Celsius by midday. Stellenbosch will experience similar weather, starting at 9 degrees Celsius and warming to 24 degrees Celsius by early afternoon. The Atlantic Ocean swells will hold between 1.9 and 2.4 meters, moving in from the southwest with intervals averaging 12 seconds, ideal for recreational boating and coastal paddling events. Tide movements for Cape Town on Saturday include a low tide at 8:12, high tide at 14:08, and another low tide around 2017. Sunrise is expected at 7:17 with sunset at 18:08. With that, we wrap up today's bulletin, and now you know what's happening in your city. Thank you for watching Cape Town News. If you enjoyed this update, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a story. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay safe, informed, and connected.